Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to more of The Lion King. Yesterday went very well. Finished up The Little Mermaid, got the film strip done, quite a decent chunk of Pride Rock and some of the sky done. It's coming along pretty nicely, I honestly have to say. Don't forget to vote for either Snow White or Bambi. Hey, keep in mind you are not just voting for which puzzle comes next this time, but also which puzzle goes last. So, keep that in mind when you are casting your votes. I would be totally happy to finish on either. I like Bambi. I like the Snow White puzzle. I think it's easy peasy. There's something to be said about only having to do 2 rows of stars at the end, and there's a certain amount of poetic justice to finishing where I started last time. And I mean, hey, you know what? Bambi's my favorite one in all of them, so of course I'm not going to say no if you guys choose to end on that one either. And the stars are fairly easy in that one, so I mean, really, I will truly be happy with either. What?
The poll, I have Snow White,
Uh-huh.
Bambi, and then The Little Mermaid again.
Oh, jeez.
But I could have done, like, Peter Pan again.
Oh, God, not that again. Oh, and hey, just so you guys know, I got a comment last night. I read it right before I went to bed. Ravensburger's still watching, which is really cool. The lady, the director of marketing and production and all of that, who was commenting the first day, she commented again. And, I guess Ravensburger's still popping on and watching and cheering on the progress. So, hey, how cool is that? They're watching. That's one of those moments of, shh, they're listening.
Steph, hey Max.
Hey.
Andrea, good morning.
Good morning.
Nancy, hey Max.
Hey.
Angie, good morning. Nancy, have been working on Mickey for an hour.
Woohoo! How's it going, Nancy? And time-wise, we are 4 hours, 48 minutes into The Lion King. Total puzzle-wise, okay. 70 plus 30 is 100, plus 3, 4, roughly just shy of 105 hours, about 10 minutes shy of 105 hours at this point. So I was actually kind of doing the math last night, and I'm pretty on track to finish this in maybe 138 hours if all goes well, as long as there's no catastrophes. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess let's get into it. In the meantime, here we go.
And just as a reminder, there'll be a group of people coming in about 50 and half an hour. So.
Yeah, so I'll be popping off and on to run the room again for a little bit, but only one so far today. Probably right there that it goes roughly.
I had to finish. When I got home, I said, okay, I gotta finish rewatching in Canto.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah, I did. I missed like a couple little scenes.
Okay.
I go, it didn't like
Wreck the movie.
wreck it at all, but I was like, oh, you know what? This is a good little scene. You realize that Disney needs Pixar.
Yeah.
Because Pixar is more their heart, typically warming, touching, but no music in any of the Pixar stuff. And Disney's all about the songs, so they have to kind of
collaborate.
So just so, it's like I never understood why Disney at the very beginning needed to buy Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you already animate, just animate, or just buy them out or whatever. Why does it have to be its own? And then they do 2 different genres of movies. One is very much based in the fairy tale-ish enchanted style of Disney, with typically catchy songs, and then Pixar's more complex stories for the most. Not that the Disney ones aren't either, but it was just they kind of need both to be able to get both audiences type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oogie. Hi everyone. Have to admit, I'm scared to ask why Ario's back in the pool again. Just a little joke.
He thinks he's funny.
I was gonna put Peter Pan. Steph, happy day after your birthday, Casey. Did you have a good one, or at least a decent one? I had a decent one, but I bought myself a birthday dinner, and it was supposed to be a mild quesadilla, and it was either I'm the most whitest white guy and can't handle any spice, but that was not. It was not mild. It was too spicy. Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder if there's a way I don't think there's a way to turn that on. So, Steph, it looks like I've managed to join Max just at the start again. As this is a live, there are no subtitles, so I can't hear what Max is saying. The lights of being deaf. Just have to follow in chat.
I don't know if that's its own.
It's I think because they can process it, the video, because when you're uploading, it's not ready until it adds. You see things being added. Like, okay, it's standard definition is done, high definition is done, closed captions done, and then it gives you an option to go into closed captions and provide your own closed captions in case their system got some of the words wrong. And I was like, I'm not going in and typing this
everything that like, we said. I
will trust your system just to be fine. I never knew that it didn't do it on the live, but that makes sense that it's a little bit harder to process.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So I'm just gonna. All these times we've said hi to Sophie.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Oogie, hi everyone. I have to admit, I was scared to ask by the way. In case you had me going there, I thought something had happened.
No, nothing happened.
And then Oogie was answering to Steph. Oh, it's okay, Casey, or Sophie. Casey is just winding us up. Steph, sorry, Sophie, Casey just read your comment out loud. So I put in there, I typed in hi to Sophie.
Mm. Yeah, I have no idea if there's a way to turn that on. It's one of those things that you wouldn't think about until someone brings it up.
They're all commenting about all the times that we've said hi to Sophie, but we didn't know that she could hear us.
Mm-hmm.
But then Steph's like, but Casey does. He's typing something else, so maybe he'll say hi to her now too. And then Sophie's like, he did. The one about me being deaf. I was born deaf, so I have to cope with the downside of it.
Jeez. But I don't know how much apologizing is won't be able to hear. But in any case, I mean, if it adds closed captions after, you're like, I'm really sorry. Honestly, I didn't know. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's a way to add that to the lives or not.
I'm gonna Google it right after this. I'm gonna see if there's another feature, setting, or plugin that I can add that maybe does it.
That can just like even if it's not 100% correct, at least
it catches
a better idea.
I'm gonna turn the poll off, guys, because some people are voting for the Little Mermaid. So and then put it back on properly. I'll put it back out the proper way. I should have put in just joking in parentheses, but I didn't. And Sophie, he did. The one about me being deaf. I was born deaf. I have to cope with that. To Sophie, yes, he reads all the comments aloud. Casey likes winding people up then. And Oogie, he does. Sophie, he does. And then Steph's like, Max, sorry. She didn't realize there was no closed caption. So let me just put the... I didn't know there wasn't. I just assumed because...
it just did it. Yeah, like, it's one of those things that you just don't notice if you don't use it until someone lets you know. I mean, I would hope that
it's a hard
they have
process.
something, but I mean...
Normally, yeah, it was that's someone's job typically to type it
to just type everything and yeah.
Snow White. Okay, so the So Andrea just, Casey, she's like, Casey, I just did a quick search. It looks like there may be a way to add captions. Not sure how up to date the info is. And then Sophie, don't worry about it too much. About it, I can. I'm not sure. Sophie. Well, it would be hard to follow along with all Kirsty's or anyone but
with the jokes because it's
not getting any of the other.
It's gonna seem really one-sided.
Yeah. And I couldn't imagine typing everything I want to. I'm not that fast of a typer. So, I have a hard enough time reading it all. I couldn't imagine
typing it out.
If I'm reading it and typing it, I'm going to start typing what I've just read in someone else's comments. I'd be like, I think he's gone nuts. I think with Google, they've got the money to. I mean, I'm surprised that they can do the captions on the ones we put up. And I watch it. It's like, you know what? It's pretty accurate. Well, I watch it sometimes as I'm trying to research things because I don't want the copyright stuff to come through. So I watch and read the
those captions. Yeah. They probably have, like, a bunch of people sitting in a room, or, like, a bunch of people that work from home or something, and that's just their full-time job to sit there and transcribe.
And then staff is in quotes there. It would be hard to follow along the jokes because they would be really one-sided. Yeah, everyone would.
They just think Christy's a horrible person.
She's really mean to him. Sophie's saying thanks for that. I said I would look it up for the adding closed captions to live. So if I find out that it's something that can be done in Streamlabs or something, maybe that might work. I have to flip it back.
There's some kind of feature that can
Something,
be turned
yeah.
on.
Okay, it looks like there is a setting.
Hey, that's good news.
Go to YouTube a minute. From the top right corner, go to live, create live. We're in that. Choose stream from the left menu. Stream settings. Okay. Oh. I don't think I can change the settings now that we're live. I think I'd have to stop it and restart it.
We go out and come back in, if it's gonna work.
Yeah, let's try it.
We want to try it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. So, pause timers. So we are going to stop this live for a second because it looks like to turn the closed captions on, we have to start a whole new stream just so the setting is active and all that good stuff. So we will be right back in a second. We're going to try flipping that switch and see if it does any good. And, hopefully it does. So then we can all watch and understand and get to be part of the jokes, because that would be... that would be really hard to transcribe the jokes otherwise.
Okay, so
Okay.
let me...
All right, we will be right back.
I'm going to put the be right back thing on for a second.